Johnny Mir here, and welcome to a brand new tier list video today from Software Games. Yes, that is right. With the release of the Elden Ring, we will be doing a tier list on all the From Software Souls games. I know they've made other games, but we're just going to be doing the Souls series, which technically some of them aren't exactly in the Souls series, but they are Souls games, Souls-like. Soulsborne, whatever you want to call it, man. There is a lot of different words for this type of series. But, yeah, no, with the release of Elden Ring, I thought, what better time and what better way to do it than a From Software tier list. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off with the first game, the one that started, by the way, it's all in chronological order. The game that started it all, the game that revolutionized gaming, the game that started all these beautiful games from being released, being created. That is Demon Souls. So, real quick, I want to do something. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so, there we go. We have our new tiers. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, and 10 out of 10. The reason I did this, because, in my opinion, none of these games go below 7 out of 10. And there is one of these games in here that I do think goes in 7 out of 10. So, all the games fit in these 5 categories. So, Demon Souls. Now, yes, while it is great, I know that, and while it did start every single game in the series, you have to take in consideration, when you go back, it's not as good as some people believe it to be. Now, yes, I do love Demon Souls. However, if I had to grade it, to be honest, I think the game itself is 7 or 8 out of 10, right? But just because it started it all, and just because it revolutionized so many things, I'm going to put it 9 out of 10, which is mid. All right, which is mid. I know, 9 out of 10 is mid. What? Yeah, welcome from Software Games. So, Demon Souls, yeah, I like that placement for Demon Souls. Now, Dark Souls 1, or this picture is Dark Souls Remastered, but it's just Dark Souls 1. You know, Dark Souls is really, really good. I think, to be honest, oh, man. This is tricky. I'm gonna... Oh, wow. Oh, I should have thought about this beforehand. Okay, it's either 9.5 or 10 out of 10. I'll tell you that right now. I think Dark Souls built on Demon Souls, and it's better almost in every way. But but then the thing is, I think other games have built on Dark Souls better in some ways. So I'm going to put it 9.5 just for that fact. I think other games in this list have built on Dark Souls and have just done it better. Except the one that comes next, Dark Souls 2. I think everyone can agree. I think Dark Souls 2 is the worst out of all of these games. However, it is still good from just a video game standpoint. There's a stink bug on my chair. I'm not even going to worry about that. But yeah, no, I think Dark Souls 2, it tried doing too much, and it just didn't sit well with a lot of people. So, I think putting it at 7 out of 10 is good. Bloodborne. Oh, man. I don't think there's any debate. I don't think there's any conversation. I think Bloodborne is one of the best games ever made. I think it's, for sure, I think this is the most popular game out of all the From Software games. I also think it's the most, mass majority favorite game. And, you know, that's for a reason. Because I think the design of everything, the look of it is awesome. The gameplay is, probably the best. I think the gameplay is... actually, I might be taking that back. The gameplay is phenomenal. Basically, what I'm trying to say. I think it has the best story out of them all. I think Bloodborne definitely has the best story. And it's just a masterpiece. It really is. I think everybody can agree it's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. And there are a lot of people who say that Bloodborne is their favorite game of all time, and I completely understand that. I really do. But yeah, I don't think there's any question. 10 out of 10, Bloodborne. Now, moving on, we have Dark Souls 3. So, Dark Souls 3. I'm going to put Dark Souls 3. I want to put it 10 out of 10 because I think it's the best Dark Souls game. I think it's 100% the best Dark Souls game. However, I don't know if it's up to the level of Bloodborne. And that being said, I think I'm going to put it at 9.5. And, but you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, actually, I might have to move this down. I think this is where we're at right now. I think what I just did is a good update. Yeah, no, Dark Souls 3, I will say, is the second most, I think the second hardest Souls game from Software game, which isn't a bad thing. I think difficulty, I wouldn't say improves the game, but it's definitely a good thing to have in a game. You know, it makes it more rewarding, makes it more challenging. I like it. It's just not some people's forte, and I completely understand that. But no, Dark Souls 3 is really, really good. I think it's the best Dark Souls, but there are still some issues that a lot of people know about, and so I think 9.5 out of 10 is good. I honestly want to give it 10 out of 10 just because it's up there for me. Actually, it's like mid for me. But I think it's the best Dark Souls for sure. Moving on to Sekiro. Now, Sekiro, I will say, I think it's the hardest Souls game. If this was difficulty, I think it's number one for sure. But again, I think there's just some issues that it can't be a masterpiece. I don't think it is. However, it is very, very, very good. I think right here is actually. Oh man, I'm moving Dark Souls 3 up. I think man, I really should have thought about this beforehand. I'm moving Dark Souls 3 down. I'm sorry. I can't even think anymore. There's going to be a lot of games in these top 2 tiers, I'm telling you right now. But no, I think Sekiro is great. I think it has the best combat, like the best gameplay out of them all. Just because there's so many different abilities and techniques and movesets that you're able to do, so many different tools and stuff. I think it's the most unique Souls game. Therefore, it's just great as well, you know? Like, it's really hard to mess up. It's really hard to diss on a From Software game. So, yeah, I think 9.5 solid. 2020 Demon Souls Remake. Oof. So, this one, I will admit, I think is 9 out of 10. But my bias is going to bring it up to 9.5 out of 10. Let me tell you, Demon Souls, the remake, was announced for PS5, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. And because I've never played a From Software game before. Or actually, no, I have. I played Sekiro before Demon Souls remake came out, and I didn't like it. And then Demon Souls was announced, and I was like, maybe I'd give it a try. When it came out, I played it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved Demon Souls. And playing Demon Souls made me want to go back and play all the other Souls games or From Software games. And, well, that's exactly what I did. And I ended up loving Sekiro afterwards as well. So I think just for me personally, this is my personal tier list. Biasly, I think Demon Souls is 9.5 out of 10. However, we go to Elden Ring, the newest released From Software game. And let me tell you, I think it's one of the best games ever made. I do. I really do. That took me way too long to say. I think it's one of the best games ever made. I think it's the best From Software game ever made. And honestly, it's starting to become one of just my favorite games of all time. I think Elden Ring is a absolute 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I've never been more confident and like meaning that statement in my life. Elden Ring has been from start to finish just an incredible journey. And you know why? Because the open world is the best open world, I think, in any video game. I mean that. It's so rewarding. It's so surreal. And the gameplay is great. Gameplay, story, all of it. All of it's just... I actually think this is one of the best games I've ever made. I'm putting it in my top 5. Or no, not my top 5, but I'm putting it in... I think it's in the top 5 best games ever made. For sure. Top 3 can even be discussed. I think top 3 can be discussed. For sure. So, Elden Ring... Bang up job. Love it. Elden Ring has crushed every single expectation I had. And expectations were high. I gotta admit, expectations were high. So, good job, Elden Ring. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my Souls games. As you can see, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. Some are masterpieces. Some are amazing. Some are great. Some are good. Some are solid. And let me say, Souls games are not for everybody. You need to understand that. If you don't like the game, don't force yourself to play it because it'll only make your experience worse. And it's just not for everybody. But if you are into these types of games, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how great these games really are. But that's going to do it for me. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Johnny Mayer out. Peace.